takes you to the leader. He's
Take
in
us
it.
to
He's
the
in it.
Arena.
He's in the bigger tent. He's got some bodyguards with him. He's sitting in a makeshift, like, almost throne.
I throw my helmet at him. No, what's wrong?
God damn it, Turkey.
Wait, great. Now it's like, this was going to be Halloween theme. Now we're going Lord of the Rings, whatever. You fight a buttload of orcs and goblins. It's great. Yeah. You see the warlord.
I just imagined us saying as we charge in for Hemic.
Yeah. Yes. The hobgoblin sergeant tries to entreat the warlord, or the war chief Garnal. He mentioned his name before. Garnal is like, "What? Why are these human filth in my camp?" And he looks back at two guys that aren't actually here, and Chris. See here.
Let's see, how would I say this? Those human filth might become your greatest asset right now. I guess I say that. Yeah.
You said okay.
Sorry, I'm not feeling like trying to do kind of Grungar's way of saying stuff today. Yeah,
no, it's fine. Anyway, Garnal. Okay. Garnal is he gets he kind of bristles at you, and he gets up and he starts inspecting the group. He's like, "Oh, and look, a fire mage! How nice!" He kind of starts sniffing you. He's like, "You got a weird scent about you."
You work with the
Sniffing.
magic long enough.
Mhm.
It does things.
He growls. He gets really pissed. He's like, "No, I know magic. You got that stink on you too, but it's something else. You don't smell like the other humans."
You expect me to smell like those goody two-shoes over there?
Good's got nothing to do with it. And he kind of snorts.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
Anyway, he's like, "Well, if you want to make yourself useful, I guess you've come to the right place or the right person."
Exactly. We hear you're looking for someone to go into the city before your group attacks.
Yes, exactly. And, I don't mind humans expending their blood for me. Especially on my side. Always good to get the cannon fodder out of the way first.
Yeah, at least they last a little longer than goblins.
He cackles. He's like, you ain't seen all goblins.
I've fought alongside enough of them.
Yeah.
Anyways,
you turn around. There's actually a very it's short. It's a very burly goblin decked out in some really hefty armor that appears to be one of his bodyguards.
I'm sorry. I'm a gigantic bugbear that refuses to use armor and probably could take a bigger hit than him.
It doesn't say anything to you.
I know. That was more of a outside comment, really. So be surprised that Grungar is not impressed.
Right. So I guess I should give you some kind of rundown on what we know about this place.
That's a start.
Yeah. Well, I know what you're thinking. We're really good at looting and pillaging, but if I may say so, it was like this when we got here. We just walked right up to the main gates. We haven't breached it yet because, living still in there. We actually scoured a lot of the landscape to get rid of the undead.
So as far as I understand, is your plan is to take this place for your own?
Yeah, we need a good launching point for further attacks. And what better place than a defunct dwarven fortress?
Well, yeah, you're right. They got strong architecture because, as we all know, Grungard loves architecture, as we've proven in the past somehow. So, how exactly do you know any way for us to get in that place?
Go up to the front gate and knock. He laughs.
I don't particularly feel like getting my face blasted in by a bunch of cultists.
The cultists. Is that what you're calling them? We just called them crazies. Of course, their leader. Never seen anything like him.
These are the same people from before?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just in character asking that.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, you'll be able to see that, yeah.
He nods. It's like, well,
Yeah, what makes their leader so special?
he just kind of appeared. Actually no, never mind. Sorry, he wouldn't know this. Sorry, I'm getting my timetables confused. The cultists
Okay.
were here before the hobgoblins arrived. He's like,
Uh,
but he will. Let's see here. Was it okay? He says he does say this though. He says we've only seen him once. He was wearing a like what appeared to be a mask bolted onto his face. Looks a lot like your mask, sweetheart. Looks at Cintiq. Only a lot more dingy. Anyway, he was. It's like when we were sweeping the place for undead, he actually descended and wiped out a whole unit.
how big is a goblin unit? Just what do you say?
It's 16.
Mm-hmm.
You know, give or take. It's a squad, like a squad.
All right, squad. Okay, I'm just curious. Okay.
But yeah, he kind of shudders at this. I'm sorry guys if I'm a little off my game tonight. I'm just kind of out of it. If my improv is kind of lackluster. But anyway, he says, yeah, I'm not sure what he is. I mean, you know, he's throwing fireballs left and right. I've seen him scour in the city with them, killing any undesirable undead, but then he rounds up other undead. It's weird. Everybody on the human side tends to stay out of his way.
So, let's see. So essentially, you need scouts to go in just to see the state of the place. Not exactly
No,
sure
I
what-
need you to open the gate.
Okay. So we're gonna just open it from the inside for you.
Yeah, you know. I think that's a good idea.
So, let's say we open the gate for you. How would we signal you or whatever?
Say what?
How would we signal him that the gates are now open, though?
He's
I
like,
don't
oh,
exactly
well,
want to make
here's.
a big presence.
It's like, well, you know, we have a couple ways. These are actually, he pulls out there. He has these little sticks that have a string attached to one of them. He's like, we have signal flares.
Okay, I guess I'll take whatever ones I'll hand to me.
Unless you want to go in quietly. I don't know how we'll be able to tell if you don't want to signal your approach.
Well, no, because I'm asking, like, let's say... Hold on, and this is real out of character. I'm asking basically how do we let them know it's unlocked? Because I'm not sure we're signaling our approach.
Oh no. He's like, no. Once the thing is unlocked, you launch the signal flare into the air. We'll be able to see it. Then we'll come a running.
Let's see. And well, I'm gonna take a look at those flares. Are they how do they essentially work? Is it just like
You just aim it up in the sky and pull the string. You've seen them used before. It's just it's like a Roman candle almost.
okay?
It's got a little
Oh.
charge in the back. You pull the string, it shoots up into the air and pops.
I might want to do something later to have like a delayed shoot off. You know, like we unlock the gates, go somewhere where they won't find us, and remote fire them off so they're like,
Okay.
yeah, that's an idea for the future. Okay, I'll take them. Okay, well, you know, we'll take you up on the offer and see what we can do.
He's like, right on. That didn't get your name, by the way.
Name's Grungar.
All right. And who's the Minotaur?
I'm Tarkus.
All right. Tarkus, Grungar, Dead Meat 1, Dead Meat 2, Dead Meat 3, and I think you're an elf.
Don't forget Cardi. I'm just kidding. I don't say that anchor. Don't forget the card damage. But on a side note, we're gonna leave our stuff. I don't want to come back and any of your guys decide to pick through it.
He's like, he's like, you have my word.
Okay.
I don't think we really have his word.
No insight.
Good.
If you want to insight, I don't insight well. Do we have this?
The Matthias has insight.
Let me. Skill check. Insight.
Okay.
Lovely. Damn it, Matthias, you had a plus 11.
He does, doesn't he? That's nuts. Actually, it's the level 5. It's a +2, so it would be an 18. Because he has the Guardian theme.
Oh, that's right.
What are you
So
typing,
18.
Chris? Yeah. It's like you
Something that
believe
she's
him.
not actually saying.
Okay.
Where's the horse we get to kill?
You believe him that he'll hold on to it, at least, unless you die.
Okay.
It's like he does say, you might want to, keep it somewhere nice. I'd say in the loot pile.
Okay. And
Just park it alongside it. Nobody touches the loot pile.
unless you say so. Got it. And let's see. I don't know. Unless someone else
Hey,
wants
this
to
is
say
practically a suicide mission, so win-win. You open, either the gate gets opened or I get to keep loot. And this looks like some good loot.
anything. I nod and say, and that's my loot. So make sure my share is still when I come back.
If you come
And
back,
that-
sure.
Oh, trust me, I've survived worse things at this point.
It's like, I don't know. You haven't seen what's in there. None of us have.
And you-
It's only conjecture.
I look back at him as we're leaving, and I'm like, you haven't seen what's out there, and I point basically where we've come from, the general direction, and just leave.
Okay.
I've seen the Satan
Okay.
spawned.
So I
okay?
doubt we're going to be able to get to the fancy map I made tonight. So there's a lesser map that I made. That's kind of cool.
Okay.
That I have to do some setup on because I use this particular map. Let's see here.
So I'm gonna I want to see if I can't find any goblin scouts
What?
and essentially ask them. Well, because I don't want to approach the gates directly. I'm gonna ask any goblin scouts. Do they know any ways going towards the gate that the big baddie doesn't usually appear at, and two seems like some possible way to get over the walls.
Oh, the goblin thinks about it, and he's like, he tells you that they did manage to take. It took a lot of firepower, but they did manage to take a small chunk out of the south wall. You're still gonna have to scale it, but it won't be nearly as bad.
Mm-hmm. How
But
about
the south gate was already scoured, so there may be some guards there, but it's not going to be as much, and you're probably not going to find as many undead, because that
Okay.
was like one of the first places that the leader actually hit, descended down and started chucking fireballs at some of the zombies.
wait, so that's all. So because it's been scoured, there's not a lot of zombies. It's damaged. Fewer guards, but that's also somewhere he's been.
Yeah.
The leader guy. Okay.
Yeah, it's a gatehouse. There's probably guards posted there, but it's not going to be as bad.
Okay.
So